So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way. It's us or them. Always has been, always will be.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain... Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Argentina! An extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Argentina have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
There's a counter-attack chance here for Argentina. It's a pretty loose pass. And he's had it nicked away. Bale. Argentina leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Can he get on the end of this? Bale finds himself offside. And that is out of play. He's had it taken off him. Iniesta. Argentina looking to pass their way through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Played into the box. And that's the keeper's ball. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Roberto Carlos does really well to win the ball there. Raul. Looking for options for movement. That's been cut out, well played. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Argentina clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And this is Rooney. Rafinha! It's a goal! Brazil are back in business. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Brazil grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Rafael Leao has it in a wide position. Now it's Messi.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rodri. Raul. And it's Neymar. Strong running down that left flank. He's got away. Neymar. Neymar proves just a little bit too... And it's half-time here. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So it's back to business. And it's made its way to him. And shifted it to the flank. It's a good run down the left-hand side. He's picked his way through. Now here's the delivery. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. It's Raul! It's gone for a throw-in. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nicely weighted ball. Rijkaard. Maldini calmly anticipates. And that's put paid to a promising move. Adams cuts it out. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Rafael Leao, he is through here. Cross to the back post. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Messi. Messi driving forwards. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, this looks sharp. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rafinha. Rooney. It's a loose ball. He's got away with one there.
Substitution for Brazil, number 19.
Brazil with the corner, there first.
Rafinha, number 14.
And it's Robertson.
Marquinhos, coming on the field, number 4.
That's rather hopeful. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Chance! No, not the best of headers.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
That has been cut short. And here's Yamal. Now it's Rafael Leao. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Just eases him off the ball. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Rooney. Roberto Carlos. Conte. And that will be the final act. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
Now it's Mbappe. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, it's come loose. Can he stop it going out? Iniesta. Now it's Messi. He's having a shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Oh no, this does not look good. And it's Messi. Messi, this is promising. And that is expertly dealt with. And here's the chance to counter. That is ended up in no man's land. Gabriel Jesus is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Rooney.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Vinicius Junior is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And that's been won straight back. No goals as yet. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nedved. Not the most accurate pass. Vinicius Junior. Bebeto. And he's had it nicked away. Gabriel Jesus. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. Darren Fletcher. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Vinicius Junior wins the duel this time, and he's worked it through. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Argentina with the corner, they're first.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Pass somewhat off target. That's a little off target. Now it's Messi.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That has been slung wide. Oh, shooting chance! And that's it for the first half, a breathless ending. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there, we've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How would you review the first half?
Well, I don't think we need the stats to be on the screen to tell us about the pass completion rate, which has been Obviously a letdown in this first half. All too often we've seen players left frustrated because of poor decision-making and just a general sloppiness. So I'm sure the boss will be getting stuck into his players to improve and improve quickly.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Now it's Mbappe. Not the most convincing of passes. And he's been shifted off it. Well, that has not gone well. Rijkaard. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And that's really well manoeuvred.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Rijkaard. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defences, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 19, Rooney. Number 21,
Adams.
Bebeto.
Argentina do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Number 20,
Bale, and he's got Bale!
number 17.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution in progress.
Rijkaard. No, it's come to nothing. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Argentina clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Just eases him off the ball. They want to be quick to recover this. And he's managed to get free.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Shapes to shoot! Sticks it away! And late in the day, a telling moment.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Has been indicated.
Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick.
The keeper is ultra busy in trying to just get everything in order.
Nedved! And that is quite wonderful. A finish of true class. We thought it was over. It's all square once more. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where...
And we're done. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running.
When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better, or...
It's Neymar! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's Forlan. Fernando Torres. Over to the left. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Plays the return pass. Kaká. And this is Torres. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Looking for options for movement. And it's Forlan. Now it's Torres. Oh, good-looking ball. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Forlan. Now he's got space here. Forlan showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pedro. Pass somewhat off target. Manchester United look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And that has been cut short. Rijkaard. Forlan. Now it's Torres. Now it's Azar. It's Fernando Torres. Pedro. Nicely shaped ball. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Now it's Torres. Pedro. Short changes him with that pass. Now can he finish? Oh, taken with style. A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Things starting to look very comfortable. But Torres! And it's in! Back to within one! Interesting! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Fernando Torres demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
It's Forlan! They've done it! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Forlan! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Forlan really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And he whips in across.
That's well played. He knew he had to mop that up.
There's the whistle for half-time. Argentina are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. Manchester United get the ball rolling in the second half. Passing nice and neat. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Delivers with whip. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. There's a counter-attack chance here for Argentina. And it's Forlan. And here's Torres. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. This might spell danger. Maldini. Iniesta. Argentina looking to pass their way through. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Torres. Now it's Mbappe. Rijkaard. Now it's Messi. Now it's Torres. And the pass is intercepted. Plays a sharp little ball here. Takes a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Neymar, and he's found a way past. Decent chance! Sticks it away! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
This is quite a battle.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Torres. Torres proves just a little bit too strong.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Nicely aimed pass. Neymar. Rijkaard. Kaka. 2 minutes to be added on. Gets a good foot in there. Neymar. Nicely weighted ball. And he's in on... Great chance! Oh, yes! It's there! And that may just do it! The movement's so that's it. It is all over. Argentina have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Neymar.